Once we install the XES application, we can launch from the desktop shortcut, right-click menu, or from the floating bar on the medical display. We may identify the number of monitors when clicked on Identify the display. To set extended display and primary display, go to Windows Display Settings. The instruction menu is embedded in the app, which explains in detail about using the app. This blue button is for restoring default settings for the current display. There is some information regarding the display, including model number, resolution, working hours, etc. Going down the brightness settings, there are a few presets for different levels of brightness above the slider. The slider offers continuous brightness adjustment. At any given value, the brightness complies with the DICOM standards. There are a series of curve choices for different medical purposes, including DICOM, GGO, DSA, DSI, CT, MR, DR, Gamma, etc. XES also included a document mode for reading or drafting reports, usually when you set the screen to horizontal. The ambient light options adjust the brightness according to the light condition in the room. We included a switch for screen orientation, including landscape, portrait, and automatic. When set to automatic, the screen will auto-rotate according to the setup of the display. The display included a DP port and a DVI port for digital high-definition signal transmission. On the lower right corner of the medical display, there is a feedback sensor for DICOM calibration and status check. During the calibration, it will generate a rectangular frame here to check the status. It may also calculate the compliance with the DICOM standard of the display, i.e., its maximum error. Grayscale settings would be used on a color medical display to allow users to toggle between color and grayscale mode with shortcut keys. Lightbox mode is for examining the medical images. There are two ways to enter Lightbox mode, either from shortcut keys or insert the medical display to the film clamp to enter the Lightbox mode. Once the film is removed, the display would quit the Lightbox mode. High brightness mode helps examine in detail the darker area of the medical image. By pressing a keyboard shortcut, we may switch on and off high brightness mode. Take the image on this film as an example. To view the line in detail, switch on the high brightness mode. The floating bar on the medical display also included the switch of high brightness mode. We may also adjust the amplitude of brightness elevation. We may also do that on the medical display with mouse scrolling. However, when the brightness is high, it may become hard to look at. Thus, XES included a spotlight to lower the brightness outside the highlighted area. We may resize the circle for highlighting by scrolling up and down. We may also change the opacity of the mask from the slider. And toggle the shape of highlighted area between circle and square. The floating bar on the medical display could be hidden from the settings. The energy saving mode would switch off the display when both the keyboard and mouse have been left idle for a while. After a countdown ends in the middle of the screen, it will gradually enter the sleep mode. A doctor may set the time of fatigue notification as well. The notification will appear in the lower right corner of the medical display when they have been working continuously for a few hours.